Right, 14th of January. We had another windy session. As we probably heard on the other one, me and Pauline haven't been too well recently, so Pauline can't come out. She's got a chest infection. We finally found out what caused it. We both had the flu. So I've just come down for a quick one. Try and tidy this up a little bit, keep it right till we're both recovered properly. She's given me the task of putting up a new flag to cover our rags, but I'm going to have to tidy all this netting up, which has been blown to shreds recently. So we'll get on with that. Another thing Pauline has requested her to do. Oh, there's the lid off one of our cloches that's been blown around the place. She's got some flowers in here which she was bringing up. She called them angels' trumpets. I don't know whether it's the right name or not. Don't ask me. Sorry. But they kind of died off in the greenhouse. But there was still some greenery on them when we cut them back. So I'm going to bring one of them home to try in the conservatory. I'll show you in the conservatory in a bit. There's Pauline's angels' trumpet. When we cut the stem back, it was definitely green, so we're taking it home, see whether that one will recover better than the ones in here. We've not done too well in the greenhouse. We thought a lot of plants would survive in the greenhouse, plants that normally would survive in our conservatory. They've obviously not, so we'll learn. I'll go and get on tidying things up. Right, started a couple of jobs done, tidied that up. It's not perfect, but it really did blow it about. As you can see, it's got canes in the bottom with plant pots on. That's what we had before. The wind's gone that violent, it's pulled it out from under the plant pot and pulled the canes out and pulled the netting right over the top. So I've got that back to square one. I've put a load of slug pellets in there because those are golden acre prime. Whether they'll do any good, I don't know. But the bed's raised, so I hope it'll keep it away from the water. We've got the black flag flying again. So that's another one, another little job done. I'm going to have to do a little bit of work down here to reconstruct this netting and probably put some slug pellets on there, and then I'll go over to Karen's and see how we're doing there. But as you can see, it's been, the wind's really had its day, hasn't it, here? Right, that's the nets tidied up. Gasping a bit here, it's a bit still recovering a bit, so go over and just check on our Karens and hope there's not too much to do there. I'm going to have to rethink these nets next year. It's worked reasonably well, it doesn't like this wind. I think I'll have to find a way of enhancing the stiffness and strength of all this. Well, here we are at Karen's. The only thing that seems awry is that it's blown the plastic sheeting off, which had bricks on it and all sorts. So I'll just have to get that covered up. It's not bothered the netting here. Maybe because there's bricks on it. I need to invest in some bricks. Looks like I might retain the greenhouse, even though there's been a little bit of damage. You can see the support for the doors come off. For a door rail, but I can sort that out. Long term, really sort out what I put in it, because I'm not that keen on the polycarbonate. I don't think it's actually sized to the greenhouses correctly. There's too much clearance on it. So, right, there we are. Tidied up as best I can until we get a bit more time. I'll go home, take this angel's trumpet to the conservatory, give you a little view in the conservatory, and you can get an idea. See you soon. Hi, here we are back home, back in the conservatory. Pauline's angel trumpet there. See whether it will survive. Now, I've got a few plants in here, some nice little flowering things here. It's an orchid not doing too well. Question for everybody. We have two of these. These are lemon bushes. Now you can see that one. Both the bushes are bought at the same time. They kept the same way. They go out in the summer, they come out in here, and they produce beautiful jasmine-scented flowers. And that's one bush. Look at the other. Look at that. There's lemons all over it. You know, from here I can see 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 ripe lemons and several that are unripe. And we've done everything we can think of. We've heard that they like to be alkaline and that coffee helps them. We put coffee on both of them. They've both been treated exactly the same. And just look at the difference between that one and that one. Well, if we go around here anyway, just show you the other things. There's Vera, there's our aloe vera plant. She's been with us a long time and she's produced many offshoots that have been given to people. She comes on year. We've got a couple of Venus flytraps there. One's ours and one's our youngest daughter's. They're coming up to flower. Pauline could probably tell you what that is, but I think that's like a Christmas flowering plant. That's quite nice. And as we come round, there's the pineapple from the Pineapple Challenge. So, if anybody can give us any advice on these lemon bushes, why the dwarf and why the giant, we'd appreciate it. Thank you for listening to us. It's the start of the new year. Happy growing.